Hey everybody, Grumpy Gaming Dad here. How you all doing? This is episode 12 of the Dalton and Elliot Highway map mod for American Truck Simulator. I'm loving this map, as you probably know if you watched any of the previous episodes. However, this episode is going to be very short, and I'm going to explain why now. A quick recap on what's been going on and what this is about though. This map mod is a 1:1 real scale, which makes it rather special. It's really good fun to drive. So we started off in Fairbanks to the south, and we were trying to push north all the way up to Deadhorse, which is the Prudhoe Bay near the oil refineries. And we've been doing 11 episodes so far. We've been doing about an hour's driving per episode, trying to make our way north. Fairbanks is fairly built up. It's a proper city. It doesn't look much on the map, but when you consider we did jobs from, say, I think we went from Carlisle to Home Depot, was it? First episode. It was only 2 miles, but that took 10 minutes because that's literally how long it took. You know, driving through town, 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. It was all about the realism, and this thing's fantastic because it gives you the most sense of realism using this map scale. It's kind of on par with getting your first steering wheel and using a steering wheel in ETS2 or ATS. Using a gear stick, getting pedals, moving on to the proper and fuller shifter. It's about the realism, and it's fabulous. It really is. I've loved it, and I shall happily go back and drive more around Fairbanks. We've been pushing north. Some episodes we've not even reached any towns or settlements. We've just driven the road and stopped each time, and that's just purely due to the distance. And it's not a bad thing. It's enjoyable, even though it's pretty much one road running north. There's been a few little bits we've taken off and visited, and it's been all good. Approaching Chandler Station, I think we passed the last spruce tree to the north on this particular road. And then it's been turned into tundra, and it's been fairly open. We left Chandler Station going up to Pump Station 4 in the last episode, and that covered the Artic Pass, which is there, and that was a really impressive piece of map making and a really impressive road in real life. And we delivered Pump Station 4 on the last episode. We dropped off a 9-ton road roller there. So what would normally happen at this point is I would look around Pump Station 4. I would go to the job point, which, as you can see, is just there. I'm just going to zoom up a little bit now so we can get a good overview of this place. I would go to the job point, I would pick a trailer, and I would head north, hit the road, and just drive. I've had quite a few problems finding jobs going north from this point, as I have in other occasions on the map. It just doesn't play ball. And I've had to do things like reset the economy, I've had to keep fast forwarding time, jump into different days. But nothing was working in this particular point. And I discovered why by going into admin mode, which I am now, and flying around the map. And unfortunately, from this point northwards, there are no towns, there are no settlements, there are no company points, there's nothing. The map is blank. There's names on the map, and there's the road, and it does reach Deadhorse, but there is nowhere to deliver to. So I figured, not a problem. What I'll just do is I'll pick up one of the loads from here, and I'll head north regardless. We just drive the route, and we do a bit of a time lapse or a fast forward, and we just plough on and drive north. And I'm just going to follow the road for us now and just have a quick look as I'm talking. Unfortunately, however, as we head north, not far from this point, we hit a problem with the map. So at that point, every time we try and drive past it, we get a crash to desktop. The game just doesn't like it and dies on us. I've tried this a few times now. I've tried driving north to south, south to north, taking different trailers, but it's the same effect every time, which is a real shame, and it's not how I wanted to end this series. I've loved this route so far, and I was really looking forward to pushing onto Deadhorse, even if it meant driving a trailer up there that didn't belong, and there was no townships or anything to look at. I would have put up with it because it's been that good. It's a shame. So what I have said I'll do is there's a winter version of this map. I'm going to take a look at that version. I'm not going to do a one a day series on it, but I will certainly look at it. It's supposed to have a few extra items on there, a couple of tricky routes that the summertime version doesn't have, and I'll look at that instead. I'll also keep an eye on the forum for this particular summer version of the map, and if there's any updates I shall load it up, have a look, and if possible I'll continue the journey north as and when the map is updated and is a bit more stable. And that's all I can do, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm very upset. It's a shame. I'd love to continue this and just drive it, but it's not to be. Not a lot we can do. Everything about the map so far has been brilliant, and I'm looking forward to seeing if it does update and we'll be able to continue this journey. But I'm afraid that's it for me for now. That's the end of the series, so I hope you've enjoyed this. This episode obviously is a bit of a letdown, but it is what it is. So yeah, not expecting really any thumbs up or thumbs down on this, but yeah, please do leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the map. And that's it for now. So happy trucking, guys, and I shall catch you next time. Bye for now.